Good afternoon, everyone. So another little impromptu live today. I thought I'd pop on before I jump into a consult real soon and have a little bit of a chat about management for your parrots. So when we talk about management, what we're talking about is changing the environment in order to help manage our birds' behaviors. And so when we're working with problem behaviors or undesirable behaviors in our parrots, one of the things that we want to do is to manage that environment to help set ourselves up for success. So there are a couple of, the two main parts to good management are: the first is that it makes it hard or impossible for your bird to engage in the undesirable behavior. And the second part is that it makes it as easy as possible for your bird to engage in the desirable behavior that we'd like to replace the undesirable behavior. And this management is really, really critical to your success when you're looking at trying to change undesirable behavior, because if your parrot can just keep practicing and practicing and practicing that undesirable behavior and getting reinforced for it, you're going to have a really, really hard time actually getting them to do anything else. So a really cool example of this that I saw recently in a group that I helped to admin was a case of a blue and gold macaw who was getting on top of cabinets and the fridge in the kitchen. So there was a gap between the roof and the top of the cabinets, and the bird could fly up there and sit on top of the cabinets and chew on the cabinets, and wasn't really being very cooperative about coming down from those cabinets. So a really simple way to get on top of a behavior like that is to make it really hard or impossible for your bird to do that undesirable behavior anymore. So we can utilize physical barriers to stop the bird from getting on top of those cabinets. So that way the bird stops practicing the behavior, they stop getting reinforced for it. We're not put in the position of trying to shoo our bird down from these cabinets, which can create a negative association with us. And so we make that impossible by setting up the physical barriers, and then we spend time reinforcing more desirable behaviors like spending time on play stands instead of heading up there. So that's a really quick example of that. One other little point that I wanted to touch base on when it comes to managing your bird's environment is that it's still also super important that we are ensuring that all of our birds' needs are being met. So that means that we don't put in place management that prevents them from getting access to things that they actually need to be happy, healthy birds. Okay, so that's the other thing we want to think of when we're trying to place management in, and that they're getting outlets for normal bird behavior as well. So we don't want to make it impossible for them to engage in normal bird behavior. We just want to make it so that they engage in it in a legal way, so a way that, is not harmful to other people in the house, other animals in the house, our furniture, our actual house, our walls. So we want to make sure that we're still providing for them opportunities to engage in chewing and flying, but just in ways that are obviously more conducive to living in a human household. So that's management. If you've got any questions about it, pop them down in the comments and I will type responses back to you if you come up with any questions or comments after I finish the video. All right, I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend, and I'll be back again with more shortly. Thanks.